Let's talk about that for a minute. Do you ever see a time when there is just one centralized MLS for the entire United States, or potentially maybe just regional MLSs that cover much larger territories?
That is my favorite Brad Inman statement. We need the National MLS. He yelled at me once because I countered him on it. We don't need a National MLS. That scares the bejesus out of me. Who's going to run that? I think it was even mentioned one time that I would run it. I don't want that job, just to be clear. That would be awful. What we need is more efficient flow of data. We need to make sure that it can travel and get to who's supposed to be using it for the right purposes more efficiently. That's what we need. But I have to tell you, a lot of times that gets stopped because the people around the table, the boardrooms of the MLSs, don't necessarily always want that to happen, because sometimes that can open up doors to going into different markets, and there's sometimes fear of that.
So what you're referencing is, I'm assuming, MLS is having a really robust open API in order to push and pull data in and out of multiple systems to help.
I would say it's even before
improve.
that, being willing to open and share.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times I will hear things, well, we voted on it and it didn't, my board doesn't want to do that. Right. So it's if new people are coming in and not wanting to just really be, the consumer doesn't care where the borders are, right? The consumer wants to look and share and see wherever it is, which is why the consumers are going there to look. So how do we as an industry, as MLSs, as brokers and agents, help to foster that sharing of that information that makes it easier for the consumer to get what they want? But still keeping the broker and the agent as the expertise and that trusted advisor there to help them navigate the process, which is insanely complex, and they need that person. I'm a true 100% believer they need that person to help navigate, because it is, I've been part of the process on the mortgage side and the bank side. I get it. Personally, I've bought and sold several houses, so I get the value.
Let's talk a little bit for a minute about on the data integration side. There was previously a company, I forgot, it was called Bridge something, and they were based out of Atlanta. They were acquired by Zillow, and they helped manage a lot of the integration needs for Zillow. And I'm curious, has CLMS, the association you're leading, have they looked at working with a agnostic data integration partner that for the MLSs and boards that are willing to help ease the frustration of getting accurate information between multiple systems, making it easier for brokers and agents, having a toggle between less systems, less data, double data entry. Have y'all looked at anybody, examined any companies that can help solve some of those issues on a national level that's agnostic?
That idea has been proposed to us that we should, but as being the trade association, the board has not had any serious discussions about that. But what is exciting is there has been a lot of MLSs. There's a lot of initiatives that MLSs are promoting to help foster that. So you can look at, there is the MLS Grid, which is a Midwestern effort. There is MLS Aligned. There is, I'm forgetting the acronym for it, but John Mosey has something that's working on as well that is more the open API. There is, I know there's more that I'm forgetting, because I had a sheet and I just got organized the other day and filed things away. I could have that list out. But there is a lot of initiatives where MLSs are really taking that to heart and working very hard to help facilitate and make that happen. So no, it's not sitting at CMLS, but I'm very proud to say that our members are the ones that are help advancing that and working very hard to do that. And that does take boards at different organizations voting to get onto that and agree to work on that, and having to change, like one of them, it's one licensing agreement, that you don't have to, if you're working in multiple markets, you don't have to have multiple licensing agreements. So there's a really big push, and that's just in the last couple of years that's been doing, and we've made a lot of progress. So I'm very proud to say that those are CMLS members.